Hey everybody, hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday evening wherever you guys are. I am coming at you guys from the sunny West Coast as always. I hope you guys are having a fantastic evening. As you guys are jumping on, please go ahead and drop one below if you are new. And if you guys are watching this live, please go ahead and drop live below as well. If you are catching the replay, please go ahead and drop hashtag replay below. As you are jumping on, I would love to know where you guys are coming in from. If you guys are new to me, if you guys are new to me, my name is Lena and I mainly concentrate on keto, low carb, gluten-free recipes that taste absolutely like the real deal, are quick and easy and simply amazing to make. Simple and amazing to make, let me rephrase. So if that is you, you're definitely in the right spot. If you want access to this recipe and all of my other amazing recipes, please go ahead and drop recipes below so I can get you access to that. As also, please make sure you do tap on my face, click those three little dots in the upper right hand corner and shoot me over a friend request, as I cannot get you added to the recipes unless we are friends. So go ahead, shoot that friend request over. Besides recipes, I have meal plans, shopping lists, workouts, just about anything you could want. So go ahead, shoot that friend request over and drop recipes below so I can get you access. But tonight we are going to be making pumpkin cream cheese muffins. So let's go ahead and get started here. I am just going to get this shared out with a couple of groups as well, and that does remind me to please feel free to share this video out with anybody that is keto, low carb, or gluten-free. Also let me know that you did share this video below in the comments so I can get you entered into my weekly drawing I do for everybody that does share me out. And there we go. Let's go ahead and get started. Finally, hey Sally, hey Rebecca. Thank you so much for jumping on. Rebecca Stein Lovett, thank you so much for sharing. I greatly appreciate you. So let's go ahead and get started. This recipe does call for a half of a cup of coconut flour. If you don't like coconut flour, I do have this recipe in for almond flour as well. Just let me know. Go ahead and drop almond below. I can get you that recipe as well. So we're going to put our half a cup of coconut flour in here. We are also going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Let's see here, get our 1 teaspoon of baking powder in. And then we are going to add 3/4 of a cup of sugar. I like my Lakanto monk fruit for my sugar sweetener of choice. I find the Lakanto brand is the only brand out there that doesn't leave an aftertaste. There's so many sugar brands out there that kind of leave a funny aftertaste, especially when you're baking with them. So really watch out. I highly recommend the Lakanto brand. You can get a nice big bag like this at Costco for like $9, you guys. I think it's like $8.99, something like that. Way worth it. Where a little tiny bag in the stores sometimes is like almost $7 or $8 alone. So go to Costco, get the bigger bag. It will be worth it. You will use it, I'm telling you guys. Ooh. Almost knocked over my drink there. Hey Carmen, thank you so much for jumping on. Carmen, love pumpkin everything. Yes, so that does remind me as well, you guys, for the next, 5 days until Thanksgiving, every single night we will be making something that you can serve for Thanksgiving that's holiday related, pumpkin, something like that. So do make sure you are following me. Click on my face, tap on my face, click those 3 little lines in the upper right hand corner, and make sure you do shoot that friend request over, and also click follow and subscribe so you are always notified when I come at you with another amazing recipe. Like I said, the next 5 days we will be doing strictly Thanksgiving pumpkin-y different recipes you can use. We'll maybe do some we'll do some kind of dressing, like stuffing or whatever for chicken. We'll do some kind of bread. We're going to do a couple other desserts. Like I said, we're making pumpkin cheesecake, cream cheese muffins tonight. So I don't know what else we're going to do. You guys are going to just have to stay tuned for that. So make sure you are following me as well so you do not miss that. Hey, Erica, thank you so much for jumping on. Let's see here. Now we have our sugar, pumpkin spice is our next ingredient. So we are going to add 2 teaspoons of pumpkin spice here. Where did I put my little teaspoon? So let's get that in. And sometimes, like, when I am baking, I measure to a point, but like with baking, I know they do always say, like, technically I probably should level off my spice here to make sure it's a true teaspoon. However, I'm not like that. Stuff still turns out amazing. So if that is you, you're definitely in the right spot as well. So to this now, what I want to do is actually give this just a quick little stir here to kind of incorporate all these ingredients together and get them nice and mixed up, especially with that pumpkin pie spice, before we add our wet ingredients to this. So I'm just going to give it a little stir here. And this is kind of what it looks like after I stirred everything together. Like I said, you're just making sure all those dry ingredients are incorporated. So next we are going to add our wet ingredients to our dry ingredients. So we are going to add 4 eggs to this recipe. Let's get our eggs in there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get that out of the way as well. So we have our 4 eggs. We are going to add a 1/2 cup of melted butter. I did pre-melt my butter. We're going to get our butter in here. Next, we're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So let's get our vanilla extract in here. We have our teaspoon here, so we'll get 1. And then I know I have my half somewhere around here. Again, like I said, this recipe does have the coconut flour in it, but I do have, it's such a similar recipe if you don't like coconut flour, but this, it doesn't taste like coconut. It's not like your muffins are going to come out and they're going to taste like coconut. You're going to taste pumpkin and cream cheese. Believe me, I've made this many times and it is super amazing, you guys. I used to bring this to work every year around this time just to share with my employees and stuff, and nobody ever knew it was keto or gluten-free or low carb, you guys. So we're definitely taking care of everything. So if you love stuff that tastes amazing like this, do make sure you click on my face and then click those 3 little lines to make sure you are following me and subscribe so you never miss an amazing recipe. So let's see, I know I'm forgetting something, our pumpkin. So we are now going to add 3/4 of a cup of pumpkin to our dish. So let's see if we can, I'm going to try to get the pumpkin pretty close to what it's supposed to be. So let's see, we got 1/4, 2/4, and let's get our 3rd one in here. Ooh, that was pretty darn good, you guys. So we do have 3/4 of a cup of our pumpkin in here. And I am just using, you want to just make sure I'm using Libby's pure pumpkin puree. What you want to look for, Great Value makes one of these as well. They're very close in price, so they're not that expensive, but you want to make sure there's no added sugar, that it's just pumpkin in your can. So Libby's is a definite brand that does not add any sugar, I know for sure. All right, you guys, so we're almost done with this recipe. That's how I love easy. If you guys love easy, please go ahead and throw some hearts below in the comments. Oh, I've been so thirsty this afternoon. I didn't take my electrolytes that I usually take every single day, so definitely I can tell electrolytes keep you guys hydrated. If you are new to keto and you're wondering how important electrolytes are for your diet, go ahead and drop electrolytes below. I'd love to share some information and tips about electrolytes and how important they are to stay hydrated when you are on the keto diet and you're in ketosis, even when you're low carb, or pretty much just for anybody. It's so important to make sure you're staying hydrated. And you don't always stay hydrated just drinking water. So electrolytes are very important to keep your body hydrated on a cellular level. When you're hydrated on a cellular level, you have better muscle performance, you have better fat loss, there's so many great benefits from having electrolytes in your diet. So I am just mixing this up very slowly here. I'm gonna just crank this up really quick, get rid of the noise. There we go. So we are done with this as well. And then what you want to do is we are going to take our pumpkin mixture here and we are going to spread it evenly throughout our muffin tins. This is just a regular 12, they're 12 full muffins. So they're not the mini ones. You could make these into minis as well. However, you will have to adjust the baking time for the mini, there we go, get that in there. For the mini cupcakes, if you're using a mini pan, it should make about 24. And I would say this recipe, it's about 20 to 25 minutes for the full size. So probably the mini ones would be anywhere from 12 to like 15 minutes, but I probably would check them after 10 just to make sure. However, like I said, we're going full out and we're making big old muffins tonight. So let's get these in here. Ooh, I'm losing my batter here a little bit, you guys. So, finish getting these full. And I can do the rest later. I just want to kind of show you what our next step is in here. Because, like I said, I did say these are cream cheese pumpkin muffins. So, we do have to get our cream cheese mixture ready. So, I do have 4 ounces of cream cheese that I pre-melted. And to that, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So let's get that in there. And then we are going to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of sweetener of your choice. I'm going to add just probably like a heaping tablespoon because like just by tasting my little finger there, these already have they taste sweet already. So you're not going to be missing that like sweetness that you get from desserts. So what you want to do is you don't even have to use a blender for this. I'm going to, like I said, I did pre-soften this in the microwave. If you take it right from the refrigerator like I did and pre-softened it in the microwave, I microwaved it for about 20 seconds and that got it soft enough to pretty much room temperature, you guys. So we're going to just get this nice and incorporated. So what we're going to do with this is we are now going to, once we have all of our muffins in here nice and beautiful. So let's just get the rest of our mix in here, make sure. And you want to fill them not all the way to the top, but I'd say I'm doing like about, this is a 1/4 of a cup. So I'm doing like about a 1/4 of a cup of this mixture in each one, and I think it's gonna come out pretty darn close to the rest of the mixture that's left. We can go ahead and see, I guess we're so close anyways to filling these. Want to make sure we get this nice and even. So trying to go fast for you guys, and fast is not working. So take your time and just go ahead and get everything in your muffin tins nice and good like this, because otherwise they're going to fold over like this one just did on me, which you guys don't want to happen. So we can make those ones look a little bit prettier later. So what you want to do is take about 1 tablespoon of this mixture, and then we're going to dollop it on the top of every single one of these. And then here is the trick of this to get like that nice like cheesecake then swirl kind of in here. You will have a little bit of this left over. Let me remind you guys, but trying to add a little bit more to these two. So you see the point. Anyways, what you're going to do then is you're going to take a toothpick, you can use a fork, whatever you have at home, but you want to take that cream cheese topping and you just want to kind of swirl it into your muffin here. And then we are going to, once we get that swirled in, and like I said, that is like, however you guys want to swirl them in, that's kind of like what mine are going to look like this one. So you can see here, you don't have to get fancy or anything like that. But what we're going to do next is we are going to throw these in the oven at 350 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. They should, when they come out, they should be like lightly browned. When I've made them in the past, literally, you guys, it's been exactly 22 minutes that before they're ready. So it's, depending on your oven, between 20 and 25 minutes. I would say check them around the 20-minute mark. Let them cool for 5 minutes and enjoy. You can store these in the refrigerator for up to a week. However, they ain't lasting here for up to a week, I can tell you guys that much. I do hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Again, if you did enjoy this recipe, please feel free to share this video out with all your keto, low-carb, gluten-free groups. Also share it out on your page. And let me know that you shared so I can get you into that weekly drawing I'm now doing. You can share this video by clicking the little share button in the bottom left-hand corner. And also, if you do want access to this recipe and all my other amazing recipes, make sure you do shoot that friend request over and drop recipes below. Tap on my face, click those 3 little dots, and shoot that friend request over that way. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. I love you guys and see you soon. Night.